Joining me at Edgar Street, Tim Harris against Brackley today. That looked a tough proposition to take Brackley on in hot conditions.
Yeah, the conditions are the same for both sides, so you just got to get on with it. I think the most frustrating thing for me today is that the goal we conceded. You look at the Spennymoor game and we gave two poor goals away, and today we were in the ascendancy. We were playing some great football, we were getting down the sides of them, getting in behind them, and we were asking questions of them. And we went 1-0 up, and I thought we controlled the game really well. We conceded a goal, and I think it's fair to say we lost our way, and we really done well to sort of get in at half-time 1-1 because they were really then in the ascendancy. But nevertheless, it's a point on board, but with a missed penalty. Not a particularly great second half performance, but the lads stuck to it, and we've got a point where we probably should have had 3.
How difficult was you without I would call an enforcer today? No Jacob Jagger-Kane and no Kieran Thomas in the centre? Yeah,
I think, look, we always knew that with 8 games in a short space of time, things were going to be difficult. People were going to pick up knocks and niggles. You look at the way Simo's played the last couple of games, he's been a real focal point of our attack. And you have a squad and they come in and they do it. And at times I thought we played some really good football, and other times, certainly when we went behind, as I said just now, we really didn't get a foothold in the game.
Seems to lose your way a little bit at times. Brackley, once they got on top, they seemed to generate a lot of pressure, which you withstood for most of the time. But it was just that inability just to step up again.
Yeah, I think you've got to look at Brackley. They've been together a long time. They've got a lot of experience together. They're well drilled. They're well organised, and they're very difficult to break down. They don't concede a lot of goals. And I think you've got to give them a bit of credit because they did get hold of the game after we conceded the goal.
How encouraging was it from you, from a league point of view, that both teams seem to be going for the win today, to the end of the match?
Well, we probably should have had it, and saying that, I think Jordan Cullen and Leibman's made a great block on the line, and Brandon Hall's pulled off a good save. So, that's the way it goes, and I think they'll be happy to come away from here with a point.
What did you make of the penalty? That's the new ruling. Ball hits the arm, it's a pen.
I don't want to stand here and say I didn't see it, but it looked a little bit harsh from my point of view. But hey, we'll take it. But the biggest disappointment is we never took advantage of it.
Because I've seen Tom Owen Evans convert so many different style penalties. It was a shock he hit it over the bar, really.
Yeah, I mean, he's scored a few penalties since he's come to the club, and you would rely on him to do it. But that's the way it went today, and we've just got to take it on the chin. And I've said to them in there that an overall performance wasn't where we need to be, and it wasn't fluent as we like. We've now got to go to Chester on Monday and try and get those 3 points.
Talking about Chester, how many of the players that have got knocks will be available on Monday?
I think tomorrow will be better to assess that situation. I don't think Kieran Thomas is too far away. Mike Simons, it probably is touch and go, and the same with Jagger-Kane. He might have an opportunity to play on Monday.
Because it was your first game in charge away at Chester last year. It didn't go the way that you were looking. But things have moved on. They're a very tough team to play at home, but I suppose you have got that momentum from the start of the season.
Yeah, look, Chester is never an easy place to go, and I think when you look back to that first game, and I think we were 1-0 down, we've had a great header, the keeper's pulled off a fantastic save, then we've had a sending off and it all fell apart, but we've come a long way since then, Keith, and I think that the lads will be smarting a bit from today for not getting those 3 points.
Any knocks from today?
Not that I'm aware of, no. I mean, Rowan was complaining a little bit about a tight hamstring, but I think that's only a little bit of fatigue. I'm sure he'll be okay.
It'd be amiss of me not to ask you about changes in terms of the head coach and manager. Have interviews been made?
Well, look, I had a conversation with the lads on Thursday night at training, because after a period of time, like the initial sort of things when it happens, then the players have remained focused, and they've put in some couple of really good performances. And I think what happens then is that after a period of time, the names get bandied around, and we've all heard the different names get thrown about, oh, he's coming in, he's coming in. And I said to them, look, you can't affect it. We're in the middle of a process. The process hopefully won't take too long, and then we'll get on with it and get the show on the road.
I mean, how close is there, say, to a shortlist?
Look, as I said, we're in the middle of a process. you know, and that process will hopefully be sooner rather than later. That's all I can say.
Is your name going to be in the frame?
Absolutely no chance.
Thank
Does
you
that
for your
answer that question?
Thank you for your time.